Hello my beautiful people, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hello, hi, my name is Jen. Welcome. Please introduce yourself and let me know where you're watching from so I can say hello. And don't forget to subscribe because subscribing is absolutely free. Okay, you are not getting charged to subscribe, so go ahead and do it right now. Okay, and for my old subscribers, thank you so much for coming back. I truly appreciate you guys so much. I love you guys so much. You guys have no idea. So yeah, guys, I have my hot chocolate, okay, because I really need it for this video. This video is going to be difficult and I don't even know how to go about it. I had made a video about this, I think about 1 or 2 years ago. I feel like I was so hurt and I couldn't explain myself the way I wanted to. This is so dear to my heart, and I know a lot of people went through this, especially in African homes, and we don't talk about it much. And I just want to share my experience with you guys and talk to you guys and tell you guys how this have like affected me in my life, and I didn't know. But anyways, you guys, by the title you already know what I'm talking about. This is basically how I was molested as a child for more than 1 year. I think it went on for like 1 year, and the person will travel, and then when the person come back, she'll continue. Guys, let's get into this video so that way I can explain, because this video is not an easy video for me, and I'm gonna do my best not to be emotional because yeah. So guys, back home, when I used to live back home, I was a child, and there was a close family member. She wasn't even a distant family member. Let me just say this. When I was growing up, my parents, they always tell me I should fear men because of the raping. They will tell me stuff like safety stuff. Woo! They'll give me a safety tip like on like when it comes to men. But honestly, I don't think anybody in their right mind would think a woman can rape a child. And this person was married. She had her husband in a village, and she will come and visit every once in a while. And so she'll be in town. I remember she loved men, like she loved sex too much, because now that I grow up I understand, because then I didn't know anything about sex. I thought you just kiss and you have kid. I know, dumb, but it's okay. So when the person come to visit, her husband will be in village, and she'll come and visit with her one child, and she would just sometimes disappear for hours. And I remember one day she didn't come home until around 12 or so. My dad was so pissed. My dad told us to go and find her. We went and we found her in another guy's bedroom doing stuff. And yeah, anyways, so basically what would happen is that every time she don't get her top up, I'm just gonna be saying shakalaka. If you don't know, shakalaka is mean basically having sex. Every time she don't get it, she will come to me, and it's not like she will come direct like let's go. No, it's like whenever I go to bed, I'm sleeping, she'll come and cover my mouth and do what she do. But me, I don't know anything about sex. I don't even know what she was doing. If it's wrong, she would just be like, shh, don't tell anybody, da, 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 like that. And I don't know how to approach my parents to say, oh, this person was doing this and that. So it was a very scary time for me, and it's an emotional thing for me because I didn't understand it, and I didn't know it was wrong because I don't understand. I don't even know what sex is. So how will I know if it's wrong or right? And so she would do that to me. And when I come to UK, this is what I say, by the way. I'm always telling people, do not just allow any John or Susie to babysit your child that you don't even know, a person that you don't know, because There's so many fucked up people around us, walking around that, like, you wouldn't imagine it. Like, be mindful of who you ask. I'm not even blaming my parents because it's not their fault. They wasn't thinking that a female can be doing nasty shit like that. um yeah, so I didn't know this thing was affecting me, or this thing was getting to me. I didn't know until I come to UK. Then I start learning things about sex, and then it's like I put two and two together, and I remember the things that the lady used to do to me, and I felt so disgusting in my body. Sorry guys if the camera changed, but yeah, I felt so disgusting in my body. I just feel, I keep asking questions like, why me, why. I know it's not my fault, but I used to blame myself until I search, until I go to therapy. Now therapy is very important. Going to therapy doesn't mean that you are weak or you are a pussy. Everybody needs therapy in their life. You do need it. And when I start telling the woman of the things that happened to me, I didn't know it was affecting me until COVID happened. And you know, COVID time, until Coco happened, you know, Coco. Yeah, I didn't know it was affecting me until that happened. When that happened, the whole world shut down, and you can't go outside like that, so you have to wear face mask. And I couldn't wear face mask until this day. I can't wear face mask because it reminds me of the time that it gives me a panic attack. It reminds me of the time when the woman will put her hand in my mouth to shut me up until she finished what she's doing. And I couldn't. I just couldn't. I remember wearing face mask and I was just panicking. My heart was going so fast. It taking me back to that time. I'm just like, why me? Like, why does it have to be me? You know? Sorry guys. I said I won't cry. I won't cry because I have a bit of a makeup on. And then I see my therapy. I start talking to her. She's so lovely. And then I start talking to her, and I was telling her because I want to understand what's going on with me. And she was just like, you know, she helped me through that moment. I didn't know I was holding in so much when I finally tell her, because I didn't tell anybody. And when I finally tell her, I felt so light and free. Until now, I'm so fucking confused on how another woman can do something like that to a child. And it's beyond, it's beyond me. I just don't understand it. It's just mad. It makes me so sad, and I don't know, every time I'm planning to go back home, I'm just so scared to see this woman because I don't know what my reaction would be, and I don't know how I'm gonna react. And I'm being vulnerable right now, and it doesn't feel good, but that's okay. It's life. Basically, why I'm making this video is to tell people, like, be mindful of who you allow in your house and who you allow to look after your kid, because there's so many disgusting people around the world walking around free. And just be aware that woman can rape as well, and woman can be a rapist as well. And that, especially in African homes, we have to be mindful and listen to our kids, observe their behavior. Don't just brush it off. If your child is not comfortable around one person, it's just really off, then do your investigation and listen to the child and find out what's going on. Because I don't even know how I managed to just stay silent for that many long. I don't even know if my English is English right now, but I don't care. And I just don't understand it. Like, until now, sometimes I feel so disgusted, I feel dirty, and I just want to clean myself. When I remember, sometimes I don't like to be alone with my own thoughts because it takes me back, and it's gross. So guys, I didn't want this video to be emotional or anything like that, but it is. It's not an easy something for me to talk about. I'm not somebody who likes to be in front of camera and crying and being vulnerable. Like, it's just not my thing. But I'm not gonna lie, it's very hard, and I just want to tell you guys to be mindful of who you allow around your kid. And if you observe, if your kid don't feel comfortable around somebody, I know kids can be sometimes a bit tricky, but just be mindful and pay attention, and teach your kids about sex, not like deep, but you know, when they get to a certain age, make them understand that women, men, all can be rapists. Okay, women can rape a kid, men can rape a kid, everybody. Okay, it happened in my case. For so long I didn't know it was wrong, because I've the only said, Jen, is men that are not supposed to do this to you, they're not supposed to touch you this way, they're not supposed to. I didn't know. This woman will come at nighttime, take my clothes off, cover my mouth, and just do what she gotta do, and then leave me there. It is so disgusting, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't even want to my my eyes is red. It's okay. We are not going to mess up our mascara. That's okay. I just want to say, be mindful. I think I don't want to really go deep into this video, because otherwise I'll be just crying here for days, and I don't want that. I just want to leave this message. Please be mindful of who you allowed around your kid. Don't allow any John or any Susie, and pay attention to your kid. Yeah, I hope this video helped somebody there. I sit down to go into details and deep, but I just can't, because I feel so disgusting and sad that if I continue, I'll be just soaking and crying in here, and I don't want that. I always want my channel to be positive, but I also want to leave a message that so everybody can be cautious and know that things like this can happen with anybody. Yeah, anyways, I hope you're having a wonderful day or evening or morning. Take care of yourself, look after yourself, and be thankful that you're still here, and be grateful that you have one more day in this planet. Look after yourself and treat yourself to something nice. Yeah, I will definitely see you guys on my next video. Thank you so much for coming by. Please don't leave without subscribing. I love you guys so much. I'm sorry if I was super emotional in the video. I didn't get too into details, but I just find myself getting too worked up and emotional, and I don't want that. I just want to forget this, but obviously I just need to do a little bit more work into it. Yeah, I will definitely see you guys on my next video. Bye, take care.